So I've finished the film. I've finished it. Finally, Our Heavens is done. It's been about 1.5 years, maybe pushing on 2 years since I think I wrote it. And it's done last Friday. Rendered it out. All finished. And yeah, what a fucking feat, man. It's hard going. It's a big project, a big project to do. Films are big, long projects, and you don't want to be locked in, because it's a lot of work, but it's unreal, because when you finish, there's this weird thing. I've done long projects before, and when you finish, there's a weird thing with long projects where you think you're going to have this big fucking release from the project when it finishes, but you don't. You almost have a weird come down, because well, I think it's because the finishing of the project isn't what I like, or you like doing it. You forget you actually like doing the project. I like the process, every day making the thing, the little small wins along the way. So when that's over, there's a weird emptiness, kind of. But I'm older now, so it doesn't hit me too hard, and I don't really mind it, because I'm ready to start some new stuff, start some new things, fresh. And you know what? The weather here in Ireland has just changed, and there's that fresh spring, summery feeling out. The sun's coming out, everyone's out moving. It's lovely, so it's a good time of year to have it finished. And weirdly enough, the same day I finished the film, I bought a fucking house. So now I'm out with a housing crisis as well the same day. So there's been quite a release. And I didn't think they were all, you don't really know how much things are weighing over you until you finish them. And I feel, I've even watched like a few movies and a few like shitty sort of documentaries on Netflix, which has been good, because every bit of spare time you have, you're working on the project. But yeah, that's really that's what the story is this week. And it's unreal, because the last day I was waiting on Brian Murphy is the guy that did the music, to send over the music. And I kind of thought the music was there, but once they laid the music down onto the file, oh my god, man, the film came together. There was a couple of parts of the movie I was like, they are what they are now, but now the music has just lifted them to the level that I wanted them to be at. It's a magical thing, the music. You forget how important they are to a project. Not that you forget how important it is, but it's like I forgot how much it can elevate the project. But next time I do a film, I think what I'm going to do is do the music last. I think it works much better that way, because everything's laid out, the pacing's done, and it allows the composer to compose around the cuts and the edits, and that just makes the film explode off the screen. So unbelievable. But yeah, the feeling is funny after it, and now I have to go push it out into the world. And I entered into the Galway Film Festival. I have a big list of film festivals to do. The Galway one was we hit it on the deadline, so that was kind of the deadline to get the film done. So that's the start of it now. But I'm doing this one thing where it's like called a film clinic, and someone's looking at the film and then going to help us understand, like, because I work so long on the movie, it's hard for me to tell what it is or what it feels like, or even where it lands with people. And like I was saying, I thought it was a very serious movie, but now when I show it to people, they think it's funny, even though it was meant to be funny at certain parts anyway. But yeah, so it's kind of someone to be like, what's the movie? What is it? I'm talking shite there, but anyway, I was kind of like, oh no, they better not tell me to do that to it now, or tell me to make any edits, which is weird about it, because I'm not really like that. I don't really worry too much about things like that. But Yeah, in this instance, I actually did. I was like, oh no, I got a bit nervous or something, or maybe protective, or I don't know, defensive or something, for no reason. Someone's helping you out, going to help you with, but there are things you have to plough through with, because that's a big part of it. You know, you don't want to be not showing it to certain things, or not sending it to certain places out of fear of judgment, I guess, because that's the thing about being an artist. You need to fight that. You need to experience it. You need to harden up and not be soft about that, because, like how I said, some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it, and now you have to, you know, you can say that all you want, but you have to fucking stand up now and deal with that. And that's another exciting part of it now, because I'm really ready for that, and I'm excited to do it. I think what happened to me was I just finished and was still a bit tender. So yeah, that's it.